parents who are also employees, and employees who are also parents, right? Does this speak to you? Sometimes we are living this two-person life every day. Does that resonate with any of you? We're showing up at work as this creative, productive, solution-oriented colleague who is data-driven and intelligent and can ask the right questions. And we are also showing up every day as the loving parent, the empathetic ear, the parent who shows up at the soccer practices and the games on Friday nights. Both of those worlds sometimes, as you don't know, sometimes they don't always collide like we want them to. My top tip for creating a little bit more understanding with your colleagues who aren't parents, because it's important to create more communication and connection so that people have an understanding. And it's not that your colleagues don't want to understand, it's just that they don't know. So let them know. My first tip for you is on a Monday morning or on a Friday afternoon, you can say something like this, not too personal, but something like this. Tell me about something that happened this weekend. Okay, or on a Friday, hey, what you got planned for the weekend? Okay, so what you're doing is you're just kind of, having an off-topic, off-work conversation, right? And those weekend questions are usually pretty easy. After their response, regardless of what their response was, you can take that and say, hey, can I share with you what I did this weekend with my son? I think it might interest you because you probably noticed that some days I have to leave at 4:00 rather than at 6, like a lot of other colleagues. And the reason I have to leave at 4 is because I take my son to his gymnastics practice. And this is a picture from his competition this last weekend. All right, so right there, what you have done is you have connected it back to the why you sometimes have to leave early, and you've shown them the outcome of it. All right, so again, here what you are doing is creating that connection through telling the story of who you are, not just as the colleague and the person who shows up at work every day, but the whole human being. I invite you to try this process, and I invite you to see how it works for you. If you're interested in having some more tips and some more tools for your back pocket, literally, I have a backpocket parenting tools online course. It's really hot. They are my 4 signature tools for connecting with your kids and for building an even greater toolbox of how to respond rather than react, and what to do and what not to do. And in fact, some of these tools are going to work in more than just the relationship with your kids. They might even work with some of your colleagues. So give it a try. Let's learn, love, and live together.